There you go, look at that view. A lot of people getting their photos taken on the bridge now. Brooklyn Bridge, 1867 to 1883. Check out that background. Brooklyn Heights Promenade, one of the best views in the world. All right, there it is, the Empire State Building between the Manhattan Bridge. All right, what's up everyone? I just got off the train at Brooklyn Bridge City Hall Station. And as you can see, I'm not in Taiwan. I'm in America. I'm in New York City. I've actually been here for a week already. My jet lag is getting a little bit better now. So my plan for today, walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. And that's where I am right now. I'm gonna cross the street here and then I will get onto the bridge. And let's walk over the bridge, people. It's been a while since I walked over this bridge, probably 10 years. A lot of people out here today, summer vacation in New York. All right, today's Wednesday, August 12th. It's 12:50 in the afternoon. Temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. So I don't know if you know any information about this bridge, but it opened in 1883. And it's something called a hybrid cable-stayed suspension bridge. Welcome to New York, beep, beep, beep. And it spans the East River, connecting Manhattan to Brooklyn. So right now I'm on the Manhattan side, and I'm gonna be walking over to the Brooklyn side. And after I walk over the bridge, I'm gonna check out two other spots. This is Pace University, a private university here in Manhattan. All right, let's continue to walk over the bridge. I know you can ride your bike over the bridge as well, but I haven't seen any cyclists yet. But there's supposed to be two lanes, one for walking and one for cycling, so we'll see how that goes later. I forgot to start the stopwatch from when I started to walk over the bridge. All right, I'll start now and see how long it takes to get to Brooklyn from here, from the other side, all right? Probably add 5 minutes to it from here. And this part of Manhattan actually has three bridges that connect Manhattan to Brooklyn. And they are the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, and the Williamsburg Bridge. So anytime you forget the order in which you see the bridges, just remember BMW, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg. There's people walking up the bridge now, and they got some vendors here selling souvenirs and stuff. Brooklyn Queens Expressway, Tillery Street and Adams Street, those are two streets in Brooklyn. A lot of people out here now. Check out the walkway too, it's made of wood. Let's get a 360-degree view of on top of the bridge. There is the FDR Drive. And over there, the bridge that you see is the Manhattan Bridge. A lot of people getting their photos taken on the bridge now. Over there is Pier 17, and behind that is South Street Seaport, another cool touristy place that people can visit. All right, made it to the halfway point. Let's take a look at the plaque. Erected by the cities of New York and Brooklyn. And these are all the names of the trustees. Engineer John A. Roebling, 1869. Of how they built the bridge, 1877, the carrier wheels. Wow. For the cable spinning, wire was looped around the carrier wheel, hung from the traveler, and pulled across the river from Brooklyn to New York. The system, driven by steam engines, worked like a conveyor belt. Over 14,000 miles of wire were used in the cable. Wow. Cable spinning. 1881, suspending the roadway. The bridge floor is made of steel trusses suspended from the cables by wire rope. At midspan, the roadway is 135 feet above water and allows easy passage of river traffic. And I made a video recently on my YouTube channel for the Danjiang Bridge, newest bridge in Taiwan. Compare that bridge to this bridge, totally opposite, totally different. A lot of people are chilling here, resting, getting some shade. Brooklyn Bridge, 1867 to 1883. The largest suspension bridge in the world at the time it was built. And you see the island out there? That's Governor's Island. One World Trade Center. So far it's been about 22 minutes. Add a few more minutes to that because I forgot to start the clock earlier, but 22 minutes to the halfway point, and that's walking at a leisurely pace, taking a lot of pictures and filming a lot of videos. Yeah. And over there you can see the Empire State Building. Check out that speedboat down there. You see that? I think that's the Beast or something like that. People can buy tickets to ride on that speedboat and it will take you underneath the bridge. Yeah, it says the Beast. Yep, there it is. Wave to the police camera. Got people climbing up there to take better pictures. And look at those stone towers. I already passed the first stone tower, getting close to the second stone tower. I'm coming up on the second stone tower, and let's check the stopwatch, see how long it's been so far. 43 minutes so far. So 43 minutes to reach the second stone tower coming from Manhattan. But as I said before, and I'll keep repeating, I'm walking at a leisurely pace. There is the Manhattan Bridge, and if you can see underneath the bridge, that's the lower level, there's subways crossing the bridge right now. The Brooklyn Bridge doesn't have any subways that cross. It's only for cars. And you can almost see the East River between these boards on the bridge here. Fruit for sale. There's a nice breeze around this corner. All right, now I just passed the second stone tower, and now the bridge is going down. My camera skills still suck, sorry. And check out these cables here, really sturdy. All right, I'm almost getting to the end of the bridge here. NYC DOT, Department of Transportation. Take a look at this one, 60 Water Street, Premier Rentals. You can call that number, 718-222-3300. I wonder what the rent costs for that place. The Dumbo Legacy. Now, do you know what DUMBO stands for? D-U-M-B-O stands for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass. Almost in Brooklyn, y'all. There's the Brooklyn skyline, downtown Brooklyn. So I'm at the other end of the bridge now on the Brooklyn side. Let's see how much time it took for me to cross. What's it say? 1 hour and almost 2 minutes. So 1 hour and 2 minutes to cross the bridge. I'm gonna check out the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. Cadman Plaza. Yeah, this is where I'm going. Brooklyn Heights, 1,000 feet. Brooklyn Bridge Park. Downtown Brooklyn. I'm back in Brooklyn, baby. Okay, that's where I'm headed, the Brooklyn Heights. All right, at least this area is nice and shaded with trees. So I want to walk to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. So apparently it's going to be a 16-minute walk from here to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. So I'm going to pass through Cadman Park. It's a nice park here. A lot of trees and shade to chill out in. So according to Google Maps, I'm just going to keep walking straight until I reach Clark Street. And I know that Clark Street also has a subway station on the 2 and 3 lines. And that's where I used to take a long time ago to check out the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. Okay, here we are at Clark Street now. Okay, let's cross the street. Now I'm on Clark Street and I'm heading towards the water, heading towards the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. Okay, here we are, Brooklyn Heights Promenade. Operating hours 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. Those are the rules. They have English and they also have simplified Chinese. And as I was saying before, the promenade goes right over the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. And there it is right here. This is all the traffic on the BQE right now at the moment. It's 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Check out the view. So as I was saying earlier, it's about 1/3 of a mile long. So So let's walk it, y'all. City of New York, Brooklyn Heights Promenade, 1948. There's the good old flag. So apparently all this land down here was reclaimed and they made it into like parks and things like that. Courts, fields, and whatnot. And you can see the Statue of Liberty in the distance. And the Staten Island Ferry Terminal. This view never gets old. I think this is one of the best skylines in the world. What do you think? What city has a better skyline than New York? Can you tell me? Comment down below. Got a lot of people chilling out, relaxing, enjoying the view. And as you can see, it overlooks the East River with views of Lower Manhattan, Statue of Liberty, and of course, the Brooklyn Bridge. And this actually is a part of the historic Brooklyn Heights neighborhood, one of New York City's oldest residential areas. And I wonder how much these apartment buildings behind here cost, these brownstones. Millions, probably. All right, I'm taking a little break in the shade here at Brooklyn Heights Promenade, eating my banana, drinking some water, rest up a bit, then I'll continue walking down the promenade, and then I'll check out another place.
15 minutes later.
All right, after a little break there, sitting in the shade, let's continue the walk. Got a lot of helicopters flying around. I don't know if they're police helicopters or news helicopters to report on the traffic. Down over there, they have some pickleball courts and some basketball courts. I don't know if it's free to the public or you have to pay a fee to use them. Anyway, it's pretty cool, right? Imagine playing pickleball or basketball with the view you get there in the background. Plus the sound of the police sirens. All right, looks like I'm reaching. Damn. All right, it looks like I'm reaching the end of the. All right, I'm at the end of the promenade now. Just walked the whole length of it. 1/3 of a mile, not bad. Now I'm off to the Dumbo Manhattan Bridge view. Should be another 15-minute walk. Get one more view of the skyline here. Damn, loud-ass motorcycles, man. Oh, by the way, here are the New York city bikes. Just like what we have in Taiwan, the U-bikes, these are the city bikes. Blue color, what do you think? What do you think's cooler, the blue color, the New York city bikes, or the orange color, yellow color Taiwan U-bikes? So I'm headed to the Dumbo Manhattan Bridge view, and it's actually on Washington Street between Front Street and Water Street. And according to Google, it was completed in 1909, so it's not as old as the Brooklyn Bridge. And the street has Belgian block pavement, which adds to the old New York atmosphere. There you can see the Manhattan Bridge in the distance. And the bridge in the forefront is the Brooklyn Bridge. Old Fulton Street. And you know what? Let me check out this place right here before I go to the Manhattan Bridge. Let me check out this little dock here. Has a nice view of the Brooklyn Bridge as well. Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. Van Leeuwen Ice Cream and Milkshakes, okay. Let me just check out this little area here. Yeah, I think this is where you can get the New York ferry service. Yeah, this is the dock for that. So you see people lined up here. Yeah, NYC ferry, right? Yeah. Oh, here comes the ferry right now. People are lining up to get on. I can't do it today though, because I have other plans. The people are getting off the New York City ferry now. And check out the cool Belgian block pavement underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. So currently I'm walking on Water Street. The building here is called the Time Out Market, or Time Out New York Market. Let's see. It says 3 more minutes. And then I'm there. Cool. Looking for Washington Street. I don't know if this is Washington Street or it's the next one. Oh, this one's Main Street. Okay, so I have to cross this intersection here at Main Street, and then I'll be at Washington Street. I see people standing in the middle of the street there, so that's got to be it. Washington Street. Yeah, here we go. Stand in the middle of the road like everybody else. All right, let me see. All right, there it is, the Empire State Building between the Manhattan Bridge. Pretty cool, huh? Empire State Building under the Manhattan Bridge. Check it out. Iconic view. And you have all the people here taking photos everywhere. Take a look. I'm actually standing in the middle of the road here. See? People up there taking pictures as well. Welcome to New York. All right, I'm walking now. There's the Brooklyn Bridge over there. That's cool also as well. Mental Education Center. Well, let's walk in a little bit. Get some AC for a couple minutes. Oh, and they have restrooms in here too. Okay, that's good to know. So if you're ever down at the Manhattan Bridge view, you can walk in here. They have a restroom. All right, so I just went to the bathroom inside this place. Not too bad, pretty clean. So if you're ever looking for a bathroom when you're taking a picture at the Manhattan Bridge view, you can come to this Brooklyn Bridge Park Environmental Education Center to use the restroom. Let's see what kind of view we get here. There it is. That's a subway passing above. Check out the East River right here. And in the distance is the Williamsburg Bridge. And right here is the Manhattan Bridge, like I said, remember? And over there is the Brooklyn Bridge. So remember, BMW, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg. History in the park, take a look. When it opened on May 24th, 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge became the first structure to connect Brooklyn and NYC. The Brooklyn Bridge, One World Trade. There you go, look at that view. Some dude standing in the water down there. Oh yeah, this place is called Pebble Beach. As you can see, there are a lot of pebbles there. Very noisy around here with all the helicopters and the subway crossing over the bridge there. A lot of people chilling here, soaking up the views. Now I think if you go upstairs in this market here, I think there's some kind of view you can look at. So let me go up there and take a look. Okay, I'm inside the Time Out Market now. Let me see if I can get upstairs somewhere. I thought there was a way to go up. Let me see. All right, so here it is, the rooftop. And according to the security guard, he said it was free to go up, so I'm gonna go check it out. Yep, here we go. There it is. 5th floor. All right, let's go. Oh, sorry. My bad. So on the 5th floor of the Time Out Market, let's check it out. The rooftop, let me see. Check out the view.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, they have a little outdoor cafe here. So this is the 5th floor of the Time Out Market. And there it is down there. You can see people up there walking on the bridge over there. And there's the Pebble Beach over there. What is that, a merry-go-round over there? That's cool. I didn't know that. Another kind of ferry, but it's more expensive than the New York City ferry though. It's gonna go underneath the Manhattan Bridge. And again, there's a subway crossing over at the same time. So if you want to get a different view, you can come out to the 5th floor here on the rooftop of the Time Out Market. And you can check out the view of the East River and the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge as well. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to end my video here. Thanks so much for watching to the end. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more content. I'll see you in the next one. See ya!